good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this great land of ours. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Sunday, where we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 games for you here today as we continue with Week 15 of our current NFL sim season. We'll start things off with an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. After that, we'll have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Pittsburgh Steelers, followed by the Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns, and then we'll wrap things up with the Minnesota Vikings visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. So 4 games for you today as we continue, like I said, with week number 15 of our current sim season. All right, let's take a look at the standings of our pundits as we go into today's games. Misty is 87 and 79. She's now 8 games over 500, and she's taking Miami in this one. Gracie is 83 and 84, 1 game under, and she is taking the Dolphins in this one. And let's look at the rest of ours. We have Evil Dead now at 110 and 79. Penn and Getty is 36 and 27, and Rasputin is 21 and 14. We'll get their picks here in just a second. All right, let's go over this game real quick. The Dolphins, they're 11 and 3, and they currently lead the AFC East. In fact, the Dolphins have already wrapped up the division title. And a win here today over the Patriots gets them closer to wrapping up the number 1 seed. They're still a game behind the Steelers in that regard. Rasputin's here. He's also taking Miami in this one. Now, if the Dolphins were to lose to New England, then the Steelers, before they even play next, the Steelers would wrap up the number 1 seed in the AFC. All right? So Miami has to win if they want to keep a shot alive for being that number 1 seed. Regardless of what Pittsburgh does, if the Dolphins lose, Pittsburgh is the number 1 seed in the AFC. And and the Patriots, they come in with a 5-9 record. They've already been eliminated from the playoffs, so they have nothing left to play for other than pride. Evil Dead, what do I got you as? Let's see. I got you. Did I say 110? 110 and 79. Yes, you were 30 games over. What do I got you? No, I've got you at no, you're right. You're right. You're 111 and 79. My bad. There you go. All right, Patriots, Dolphins, as we head out to South Florida for this one. Now, again, let me just explain before everyone gets bent out of shape here. I don't like Miami Gardens, Florida. I don't like Hard Rock Stadium as a stadium, so I put the Dolphins in a different stadium. I'm using one of the European stadiums for the Orange Bowl, just so you don't get confused. All right, let's head to Miami for this one. Patriots, Dolphins. Do I have everything queued up? Am I ready? Am I ready? All right, let's get ready as we start 4 in a row here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins. Welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. It looks good. Patriots look good, yes. Yeah, this is a tough pick right here. Now watch New England upset everybody. That upset me. All right, here we go. Yep, the Unis, they look good. And the Patriots will get the opening kickoff. We're underway from the 5-yard line. bringing it back for New England on the return. Number 85, that's Marcus Taft, the rookie out of Minnesota. Yeah, I like the throwback Patriot uniforms. Will Howard, the starting quarterback in his 10th year out of LSU, as we start our quadruple header this afternoon and into this evening here at Jammin' Sports on this Sunday. New England just playing for pride, playing out the schedule. The Dolphins still have a lot to play for, trying to get that number 1 seed. Howard hands off on first down, and Chris Dickens gets met by Terrell Lindsey. Dickens meet Lindsey. Loss of 3 back to the 26-yard line. Dickens in his 11th year out of Dayton, and Lindsey in his 6th year out of Georgia. On 2nd and 13, Howard hands off to Dickens again, and the Dolphins are there. In fact, a loss of another yard. Coming up to make the tackle, the safety, Chris Bateman, in his 2nd year out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 3rd and 14 for the Patriots at their own 25-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Yeah, that was great last night. Howard throws, caught by Holmes out of the backfield, and James Holmes gets out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8, but the Patriots are still shy of the first down. They go 3 and out. Holmes in his 3rd year out of Akron. And New England will have to punt on their opening drive. Frederick Strong will come on in his 7th year out of Penn State. And for some reason, I put him at Hard Rock. We'll just go with it. From the 15-yard line, bringing it back, number 89, Nate Moore, brings it back out to the 33-yard line, and that's where the Dolphins will take over, 1st and 10. Austin Ducre, the quarterback, in his 10th year out of LSU. Yeah, we win the NBA championship. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to tear up where we live. That just makes no sense to me. 1st and 10 from the 29, 4 wide. Ducre under center. Ducre to Austin. And A.J. Austin on the carry out to the 31-yard line to bring up 2nd and 8. Austin in his 4th year out of Hawaii. I meant to put this in another stadium. I just forgot. We'll just use Hard Rock. It's no biggie. 2nd and 8 from the 31. 4 wide for the Dolphins. Ducre in the shotgun. In motion is Moore. Ducre hands off to Austin. And actually it's Kenny Flowers this time. And Flowers picks up 2 out to the 33-yard line. The 2nd year back out of Wake Forest, Kenny Flowers. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Dolphins at their own 33-yard line. Miami comes out. Ducre in the shotgun, a back on either side. In motion is Nayor. Ducre fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked back at the 26-yard line. A loss of 7. And the sack was made by Ross Browner, the 15th year defensive end out of Florida. Well, the Patriots go 3 and out. And now the Dolphins go 3 and out on their opening drives. And Miami will have to punt. Austin Cannon will come on, the rookie out of Missouri. It is sickening. There's the punt. And fielded at the 25-yard line. And bringing it back for the Patriots on the return, number 28. Looking for 28 on my roster. I don't have it. We'll figure it out later. 1st and 10, New England. They'll start from their own 33. 5:04 left to play here in the first quarter. The Dolphins at 11 and 3. The Patriots at 5 and 9. That's what happens when you don't have fathers in the house. You get kids who act like that. Howard under center. Howard Hands off to Dickens around the outside, and Dickens all the way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be a Patriot first down. I agree, Evil Dead. But they make big money from the alcohol industry. That's never going to happen. First and 10 from the 45. They hand off this time to Dickens, and Dickens gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. The linebacker, Deshaun Parker, is there, the rookie out of Ohio State. And that'll bring up second and 10 for the Patriots at their own 44-yard line. New England comes out. Howard in the shotgun, second and 10. Howard looking. Howard throws underneath, caught by Michael Payne across midfield to the Dolphin 47-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up third and 2. Four wide, Howard in the shotgun, third and 2. Howard looking. Howard is going to get sacked back at the 45. A loss of 8 yards. Terry Douglas on the sack, the 8th-year defensive end out of Sam Houston. And that'll bring up fourth down. New England managed to get a first down that time, but then got sacked. Unexcusable. I hope they throw the book at that guy who did it. Fourth and 10 for the Patriots at their own 45-yard line. Back to punt. Frederick Strong. Strong gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. And the Dolphins will have it first and 10 from the 20-yard line. So we've had 3 drives, 3 punts, 1 first down total so far. We're off to a great start. First and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Dolphins. No score with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Miami comes out 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray hands off to Austin, and A.J. Austin makes his way out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Coming up to make the tackle, number 24, Thomas Roosevelt, third-year defensive back out of South Carolina State. On second and 6, DeCray in the gun. DeCray draws back, looks downfield, throws near side, and caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 30. A gain of 5 to be 30 inches. Gunnar Helm, the third-year tight end out of Texas. Big third down for Miami. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun on third down. Helm in motion. They throw it in the flat. They get the pass off to David Thompson. Gets out to the 31, a gain of a yard, and that'll be a first down. The old wide receiver screen to Thompson in his 12th year out of Florida. And that was Evil Dead's soapbox of the day. 5 wide from Miami, first and 10 from the 31. DeCray in the shotgun. But I agree with everything Evil Dead said. They throw it out to Nate Moore down to the 39, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up second and 2. .135 and counting here in the first quarter. Dolphins come out. DeCray in the shotgun with the back on either side. DeCray takes the snap, hands off to Austin, and Austin goes nowhere. The Patriots are right there. It's going to be a 1-yard loss back to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 38-yard line for the Dolphins. No score here late in the first quarter. It's like both teams are filling each other out. 4 wide from Miami. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray hands off to Austin up the middle, and A.J. Austin to the 49. A gain of 11, and that'll be a Dolphin first down. I didn't hear the story. Down to 40 seconds left in a rapidly moving first quarter. 1st and 10. 4 wide. DeCray fakes the handoff. DeCray looking. Throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Incomplete. Looking for Nate Moore. And that was broken up by Dennis Nixon, the safety, and a rookie out of Michigan State. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Miami at their own 49-yard line. .25 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray throws outside and is caught on the sideline by David Thompson. Picks up 3 to the 47-yard line. Stops the clock with 21 seconds left. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Now the clock runs down to 15 seconds. On 3rd and 7, DeCray fakes the handoff. DeCray throws down the middle and caught. No, dropped. Thompson couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 4th down. Both teams starting off sluggish here. And now Austin Cannon into punt for the Dolphins with 4 seconds left in the half, or the quarter. Gets the punt away. Goes out of bounds, and that's the end of the first quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We go to the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 18-yard line. We're scoreless as we go to the second quarter. The Patriots at 5-9, the Dolphins at 11-3. New England comes out 4 wide. Will Howard, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Howard draws back, throws, caught underneath. Making the catch, Michael Payne. In his 5th year out of North Carolina State, the tight end, a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. That's right. I can see Penny swinging on light fixtures and stuff. 2nd and 5 from the 24-yard line. Howard looking. Howard throws outside and caught by Payne again out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Patriot first down. New England on the move here at their own 34. 1st and 10. Howard under center. Howard hands off to Dickens. And Dickens to the 35. Gain of a yard to be 2nd and 9. Yeah, walks across pinball machine. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Patriots come out. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. It's a blitz. They get it out to Holmes. And James Holmes out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Coming out to make the tackle, Deshaun Parker, the rookie out of Ohio State. Kicking Uncle and Waldo have joined us. Kicking, give me a pick. You haven't picked in a while. Nobody has scored yet. So give me a pick, Kicking. On 3rd and 4, Howard back. Throws, and he gets batted down at the line. 4th down. Kicking Uncle is 16 and 21 on the season. He hasn't picked in almost 2 weeks. It's going with Miami as well. It's a clean sweep. Everyone going with Miami. It'll be 4th down. Frederick Strong back to punt. Strong gets the punt away. We field it at the 13-yard line, bringing it back from Miami, Nate Moore, out to the 18-yard line. We're still scoreless with 6:19 left in the half, which I'm kind of surprised. On paper, Miami is so much better. Next week will be the final week of the regular season. Miami next week will be at Baltimore to wrap up the regular season. And the Patriots will be at Denver to wrap up the regular season. In the I formation, Ducray fakes the handoff. Ducray throws near side, caught by the fullback, Chase Williams, out to the 22, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. John Babcock, the fifth-year linebacker out of North Texas, on the tackle. We're down to 6 minutes left in a surprisingly scoreless first half. 4 wide, Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray fakes the handoff, throws, and wide open down the middle. Isaiah Nayor still on his feet, down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 20. The third-year receiver out of Nebraska, Isaiah Nayor, first down Miami. We'll have the Buccaneers and the Steelers after this. We'll be in Pittsburgh for that one. That has playoff implications for both teams. 1st and 10. 4 wide for Miami. Ducray under center. Ducray fakes the handoff, throws deep, and caught again. Nate Moore down to the 33-yard line. 25 yards to Nate Moore, the 4th-year receiver out of Texas A&M. All Pittsburgh has to do, regardless of what Miami does here, all Pittsburgh has to do is win against Tampa Bay, and they lock up the number 1 seed in the AFC. It doesn't matter what Miami does here. 4 wide, Ducray in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Ducray, draw play to Austin, gets outside, and A.J. Austin down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. 4:38 and counting here in the first half. This is the deepest either team has driven on the other team so far today. 2nd and 2 from the Patriot 26. Ducray, Austin again picks up the first down to the 19-yard line, a gain of 7. First down Miami. A.J. Austin in his 4th year out of Hawaii. First and 10 from the Patriot 19. 5 wide, empty backfield. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray drops back, looks, throws, and it's picked off by the Patriots. Thomas Roosevelt. And he brings it back out to about the 17-yard line. Just when you thought Miami will score, the Patriots pick it off. Now, historically, New England always plays Miami tough, regardless of the records. In fact, last season, the Patriots won here in Miami. They upset the Dolphins. Miami finished the regular season last season 14-2, and the home loss to the Patriots was one of them. Miami 11-3 so far this season. 1st and 10, New England from their own 17-yard line. Howard under center. Howard drops back, throws near side, out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. Receiver was way out of bounds. So far out of bounds, I couldn't even see who he was. All I know, it's incomplete. 3:51 left in the half, still no score. 2nd and 10, Patriots now at their own 17, 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Howard looking. Howard in trouble now and got hit as he threw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Will Howard in his 3rd year out of Ohio State, formerly with the Cardinals. The Cardinals will be back next season. 3rd and 10 from the 17-yard line. 3 to the near side. Howard in the shotgun. Howard fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, and they get him. Back at the 8-yard line. Loss of 9. Aaron Cross on the blitz, the 5th-year defensive end out of Auburn. Miami's offense may be struggling a little bit, but their defense is playing well. Fourth and 19. Peneghetti is 36 and 27. 9 games up. Frederick Strong from his end zone gets the punt away. Not a problem. From Farrakhan at the 42-yard line by Moore. And now with 3:15 left, the Dolphins offense will come back out here in the first half. 1st and 10. Guess what Grace is doing again today? Rearranging her room. It's like every 8 days she rearranges her room. 4 wide. 1st and 10 Dolphins. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff, looks downfield. Looking, throws, and caught on the sideline by Moore out to the 41-yard line. 17 yards as they cross midfield. Yeah, it's time, right. Every 9 days, like clockwork. That'll stop the clock with 3:08 left in the half. 1st and 10 Dolphins from the Patriot 41-yard line. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. Helm in motion. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. He's got all day. And finally it breaks down. He's a veteran quarterback. He should know better. A 13-yard loss on the sack. Kendall Taylor, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. It'll be 2nd and 23 for Miami at their own 45 with 2:45 and counting. I can't believe we're scoreless this late in the game. Dolphins come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray under center. DeCray fakes the handoff, looks downfield, looking, throws, and it's caught. A flag is down though. Nate Moore makes the reception. And Miami has an ineligible receiver downfield. Aldrin Justice, the left tackle. Negates a nice play.
Still 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 28 from the 40. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Helm in motion. DeCray caught by Helm on the dead run down to the 44. A gain of 16. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And that's the 2-minute warning. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida, week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. No score between the Patriots and the Dolphins. It'll be 3rd and 13 now. DeCray under center. DeCray drops back, throws quickly outside to Helm, and Gunnar Helm out to the 39. He's a gain of 6, but he's going to be shy of the marker. Helm, the tight end, in his 3rd year out of Texas. This would be a 56-yard field goal attempt if they want to try it. And they're going to try it. Eric Harden from 56. Kick is up. And no good. He missed it to the right. And we remain scoreless here in Miami. Yeah, I'm fortunate. I'm very grateful. And now with 1:15 left, the Patriots going to have some great field position at their own 46-yard line. Boy, this would be a major upset if New England won. They come out, spread the receivers out on 1st and 10. Howard looking, throws down the middle and caught by Michael Payne across midfield to the 42-yard line. 14 yards and a first down. Patriots take a timeout with 1:09 left in the half. I'm glad Davis is not here. On 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 42, Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking. Howard and the defense gets another sack. That's 3 sacks for the Dolphins. A loss of 7 back to the 50-yard line. Oh, if Gracie was jumping down on cars and burning down businesses, I would snap her back so hard she wouldn't know what hit her. The police would be the least of her worries. 2nd and 17 from the 50-yard line. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking. Howard throws and caught by Michael Payne out to the 39. A gain of 10. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. You know what sickens me? You know that guy in Texas who stabbed the guy at the track meet because they got into a verbal argument, whipped out a knife and stabbed him? I'll finish my story here in a second. 3 to the far side. Howard in the shotgun. Howard fakes the handoff, throws deep, wide open. Almost a touchdown. Down to the 1-yard line, making the catch, James Cooper. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1 for the Patriots. They take a timeout with 31 seconds left. I'll finish my thought here in a second. Patriots on the cusp here. Boy, this could be a major upset. 4 wide for New England. Howard under center. Howard draws back, looking, and he's going to get sacked again. Back at the 16-yard line. Miami's defense keeping them in this game. A loss of 15. It'll be 2nd and goal. And New England, they're out of timeouts. They'll set up for a field goal, I'm sure. Oh, they're going to go for it. They're going to run out of time. Last play of the half. And it's dropped. Halftime. That was a poor decision. Halftime score, New England 0, Miami 0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. The Dolphins will get the second half kickoff. We're scoreless, surprisingly, after 1. From the 4-yard line, bringing it out for Miami on the return, Nate Moore out to the 28-yard line. Let me finish my thought now. The parents and direct relatives of this young man who stabbed the other guy are making excuses for it. They're defending him. It's like he sat down in an area that was designated for the participants. He wasn't supposed to be there. They asked him to move. He got into an argument, the guy that asked him to move, and then stabbed him. That's about as clear-cut as it gets. Ducre, under center, it's passed to Helm out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Dolphins. They want to make it a racial thing. It was a black guy who stabbed, it was a black guy who stabbed a white guy. Look, even if the white guy said something racist to him, it doesn't justify stabbing him in the heart and killing him. 1st and 10, Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Ducray looking. Oh, yeah, he got convicted. He got 35 years. Justly so. Caught down the middle by Gunnar Helm down to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins have woken up here, it looks like. 28 yards in a Dolphin first down. You know, when I was a kid, if I did something wrong at school or somewhere, the least of my worries was the police. I knew I would get it when I get home. But nowadays, the parents want to always defend the kid, even if they did something wrong. Ducray in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Nayor in motion. Ducray looking. Ducray looking. Throws and incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. When I got a bad grade at school, I didn't hear the end of it from my mom. She was a school teacher herself. Nowadays, the parents will march into the school and say, you know, you've got it out for my kid or something. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line, 4 wide. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Ducray looking. Throws and caught underneath. Oh, drop. A.J. Austin couldn't hold on. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Now, I'm generally sad for the parents that their son did that, but he deserved what he got. 3rd and 10, Ducray in the shotgun. Nayor in motion. Ducray looking. Ducray looking. Throws, and it's caught, but short of the first down. Making the catch looks to be David Thompson down to the 24-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. Let's see if Miami goes for it here, or if they go ahead and kick the 41-yard field goal. Let's see. Miami going for it. They come out 4 wide. Ducray in the shotgun. 4th and 1 from the Patriot 24-yard line. Helm in motion. Austin, the handoff, but John Babcock makes the tackle, and the Dolphins come up empty and will remain scoreless. Yeah, I caught wind of that. I read a little bit of something about that. Evil did. It'll be a turnover on downs. And Miami comes up empty, and the Patriots take over. I am shocked and awed that this game is still scoreless. 6:08 left in the third quarter. Patriots will take over at their own 26-yard line. Waldo used periods. Howard under center, 1st and 10. Howard draws back, looking, throws, and caught. All the way out to the 42-yard line, Darren Woods. A gain of 16 yards, and that'll be a New England first down. Now, overall, I think New England's offense is playing better, but Miami's defense is still shutting them out. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard takes the snap, looks downfield, throws down the middle, and caught. Darren Woods again, a big gain, all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's a 28-yard gain. New England getting big chunks of yardage now. Here's a funny thing. A lot of people know the Dolphins are my favorite team. So I've had people tell me this is rigged. If it was rigged, this game wouldn't be like this right now. Howard throws and caught. Darren Woods all the way down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 28. It'll be 1st and goal. New England stunning the world right now. 1st and goal from the Dolphin 2. 4:54 and counting here in the third quarter. Boy, this game is moving right along. Because there's no score. This has been very little stoppages of play. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Howard in the shotgun from the Dolphin 2-yard line. Howard looking. Howard in, gets sacked and fumbles. Ball's sitting there, and Howard somehow fell on it. A loss of 17. And we have an injury timeout. It'll be second and goal back at the 19-yard line. Miami's defense stepping up again. Everybody in tight. Howard drops back. Howard looking, throws, and caught underneath. Making the catch. That's Brad Turner out to the 11-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up third and goal. Third and goal from the 11. If nothing else, the Patriots should get a field goal out of this. 5 wide, empty backfield. Howard in the shotgun. Third and goal. Howard looking. Howard, he's going to get sacked again. He needs to get rid of the ball. He's just holding on to it. It's a 14-yard loss. Terry Douglas, he could have got rid of that. He had ample time to get rid of that football, and he hung on to it. And that'll bring up fourth down. They were at the 2-yard line. And now the Patriots will try to salvage a field goal. This will be a 42-yard attempt by Mark Brown to finally get somebody on the scoreboard. The way this game's going, a field goal might win it. It's the snowplow game, but in Miami. 8th-year kicker out of Kentucky, Mark Brown, from 42 yards. Kick is up. And it's good. We finally got a score. The Patriots lead it 3-0. With 3:36 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The 11-3 Dolphins, the 5-9 Patriots. This would be a stunning upset, and it would give the Steelers the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs if the Dolphins were to lose this game. All right, exit the bus and play football. There's the kickoff by New England. From the 4-yard line on the return, this is Nate Moore once again, brings it out to the 27-yard line. 3:31 left in the third quarter. Plenty of time for the Dolphins. They're only down 3-0. Now, they did have one drive earlier deep into Patriot territory, but DeCray threw a pick. Miami will start from their own 27. DeCray under center, 4 wide. DeCray fakes the handoff. Watch out. Another sack. We've got a lot of sacks in this game. Ross Browner in his 15th year out of Florida, a loss of 10. It'll be 2nd and 20 back at the 17-yard line. .322 and counting. We have a good crowd tonight so far on this Sunday. This is the first of 4 games for you here tonight. 2nd and 20 back at the 17, 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. Helm in motion, the tight end. Hands off to Austin. And A.J. Austin, only a yard. The Patriots have done a great job of containing him. A.J. Austin probably has less than 40 yards rushing, I believe. 3rd and 19 for the Dolphins at their own 18-yard line. DeCray in the shotgun. Nayor in motion. DeCray looking. DeCray looks. Happy feet, and he gets sacked again back at the 5. That's going to be a loss of 13 yards. It'll be 4th and 32 for the Dolphins. Danny Pendleton on the sack in his 8th year out of Missouri, the defensive end. Miami, I've noticed, often struggles with New England, no matter what Madden you're playing. They also struggle with the Jets and vice versa. I'll double check between games. Austin Cannon from his end zone will punt. Gets the punt away. The Patriots should get pretty good field position out of this. From the 48, they cross midfield. On the return to the Dolphin 48-yard line. On the return was number 85, Marcus Taft. Not working again. And I'm not going to buy another copy. I'm done buying copies. They're getting more and more expensive, too, as they get rarer. They took a dump. But 25's a good game. 1st and 10 for the Dolphin 48-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking. Howard in trouble, and there's another sack. A loss of 10. Dante Lockwood, the 7th-year linebacker out of Minnesota. It's a sack fest today. It'll be 2nd and 10 back at the 41-yard line. Well, we have field goal fest and punt fest, and we have sack fest. I was looking at a stat a moment ago. Miami has only converted on 3rd down twice, and the Patriots have only converted on 3rd down once so far this game. .140 left in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide for the Patriots, 2nd and 20. Howard in the shotgun. Howard drops back, throws, and caught by Darren Woods out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 7. I'll double check between games, Evil Dan. 3rd and 13. 5 wide, 4 to the near side. Howard in the shotgun for the Patriots. Howard draws back. It's a blitz, and he gets it out to Dickens, who gets nailed immediately. No gain. Aaron Cross was right there to put him down. It'll be 4th and 13. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 3-0 Patriots. They'll punt. Frederick Strong back to punt. Strong gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds. No, it goes through the end zone. Touchback. And Miami will have it from their own 20-yard line. 37 seconds left. Yeah, both D's look like the 85 Bears. Throwing that 46 defense at them all day. That Buddy Ryan made famous. I don't think the 85 Bears could get away with that today. The NFL's gotten soft. They get penalized every play. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ducray in the shotgun, 4 wide. Ducray looking, throws out of the backfield. Kenny Flowers. And Flowers out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 14. The 2nd-year back out of Wake Forest. NFL's gotten way too soft. Too pass happy. You can't touch the receivers anymore, even when they have the ball. You can't touch the quarterbacks anymore when they take off and run. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Ducray in the gun. Nayor in motion. Ducray fakes the handoff. They pick up the blitz. Throws, and incomplete. Nayor can't hold on. 2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 34-yard line. Let's see if they start the clock here. They do not. 2 backs in the backfield. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Throws to the fullback, Williams, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Patriots up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome on back. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We go to the 4th quarter. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins at their own 31-yard line, trailing 3-0 to the Patriots. We start the 4th quarter. 4 wide from Miami. It's a big third down. They need to get the drive going. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray, he's been struggling all day. Ducray throws, and it's nearly picked off again. Broken up by Steve Rook, 5th-year defensive back out of Alabama. They were looking for David Thompson. And now back to punt. Austin Cannon gets the punt away from the 22-yard line on the return for the Patriots. It looked like it was Ford. Yep, Kurt Ford, the 2nd-year safety out of Ball State, brings it out to the 31-yard line. Just a 3-0 ball game. I never would have thunk it. Yeah, it's been working out with T.L. Dick, is right. First and 10, New England from their own 31. Howard under center, 4 wide. Howard draws back, throws, and in a crowd and caught by Darren Woods out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Patriots. Miami just laying an egg. I can't even remember the last time the Dolphins were shut out. Howard under center. Howard throws and caught underneath by David Lakin, the rookie out of UCLA. They cross midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Yeah. 2nd and 2, 4 wide. Howard under center. Fakes the handoff. And Howard's going to get sacked. That's going to be a loss of 12. Coming in, Hunter Brookings, the 11th-year defensive end out of Oklahoma State. The former 49er gets the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd and 14. Pretty much. Sack fest. 3rd and 14. Howard in the shotgun. We're down to under 6.5 minutes. They bring the house, and Howard has no choice but just to throw it away. Miami's defensive line overpowering the Patriots' offensive line. I mean, that was all Howard could do to get rid of that one. It'd be 4th down. And Frederick Strong back to punt. Strong gets the punt away. From the 13-yard line, bringing it back is Nate Moore out to the 18-yard line. 6:20 left. All Miami needs is a field goal to tie. A touchdown could possibly win this game the way it's going. But the Dolphins have only put one drive together today, and that ended with a pick. Only one sustained drive. They're fortunate. They're only down 3-0. Ducray under center, 4 receivers set wide. Ducray draws back, throws deep. He's got a man, and he holds on. Easy for me to say. Nate Moore down to the 41-yard line. I think they've only been over midfield once. I was about to say that. You're absolutely right. First down, Miami at their own 41-yard line. Yeah, they've only crossed midfield once. They're about to do it again. Yep, it is mind-boggling. Dolphins 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 4 wide, single back. Ducray fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws deep again, and it's caught. Coming back for it and making the catch, Donnell Garrett, the 7th-year receiver out of Wake Forest, to the 42-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 17 yards across midfield to the Patriot 42-yard line. So Miami crosses midfield for only the second time this game. In the I formation, Ducray under center. Ducray fakes the handoff. Ducray looking, throws near side. Flag is down. That is caught by Chase Williams. Let's pick up the penalty here. Holding on Miami. Dolphins just shooting themselves in the foot all game. 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 from their own 48-yard line. 3 to the near side. Ducray in the gun. Ducray looking. Ducray throws and caught. Gunnar Helm down to the 35. 17 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Clock is moving. 5:20 and counting. Miami comes out. Ducray in the shotgun on 2nd and 3 from the 35-yard line. Austin in motion. Ducray looking. Ducray throws near side and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. .501 left. 3rd and 3 Miami at the Patriot 35-yard line. New England leads it 3-0. In just a bizarro world game here today. Ducray in the shotgun, single back, looking, throws, and coming down with it is the veteran David Thompson down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 15. Yep, there's Vince Lombardi on the sideline. What the hell is going on out there? That was a great grab by the veteran David Thompson. 1st and 10, Dolphins at the Patriot 20. 4 wide, Ducray in the gun. 4:35 and counting. Flowers in motion. Ducray to Flowers out of the backfield. And Kenny Flowers down to the 11. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. I laugh every time I see that NFL Films old footage of Lombardi on the sideline. That was in that championship game against Philadelphia. The only playoff game that Lombardi lost. 2nd and 1 from the 11. Helm in motion. Helm, nope, they throw it out to Thompson, and David Thompson to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 1st and goal for the Dolphins. First and goal from the 2-yard line. In the I formation, Ducray under center. Ducray to Austin. Touchdown, Miami. A 2-yard touchdown run by A.J. Austin. And the Dolphins finally get on the scoreboard, and they take a 6-3 lead. You got to give a lot of credit to the Dolphin defense. They have kept them in this game. 4 minutes left. Dolphins finally score. And now Eric Harden will come on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Dolphins lead it 7-3. 4 minutes left, though. They may have given New England too much time. Coming up next, we have Tampa Bay at Pittsburgh. We'll head up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for that one. The Steelers, if the Dolphins were to win here, the Steelers would have to win that game to lock up the number 1 seed in the AFC. But Tampa Bay is still fighting for a playoff spot. There's the kick from the 6-yard line on the return for the Patriots. Bringing it back, number 85, as Marcus Taft out to the 29-yard line. 3:56 left. Between games, give me a couple extra minutes. I want to make sure the sliders are correct on the pass protection, because we've had an awful lot of sacks in this one. 1st and 10. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking, and Howard got hit as he threw. Incomplete. The pressure was on. Aaron Cross almost wrapped him up. He managed to get the ball away. It'll be 2nd and 10. 3:50 left. Patriots come out 5 receivers wide. Howard in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Everybody shifts. Howard drops back. Throws downfield, incomplete. Yeah. And the flippers aren't friendly. Third and 10 for the Patriots at their own 29. 3:44 left. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard looking. Howard rolls out. Howard throws and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. .338 left. Do the Patriots go for it? Only down by 4. They're going to punt and trust their defense. Frederick Strong comes on to punt. Strong gets the punt away. From the 22-yard line on the return for Miami. It'll be Delray Dixon this time, and Dixon brings it out to the 27-yard line. Dixon, the rookie, out of Florida State. 3:29 left. Dolphins up 7-3. We're in the 4th quarter. Yeah, but they haven't been long passes. He has yet to throw one like over 10 yards, I think. 1st and 10. 4 wide. DeCray in the gun. Helm in motion. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. Throws and throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. Felt the pressure. Couldn't find a receiver open. 3:23 left. Just a 7-3 ball game. I don't know. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. He's got Thompson in motion. They hand off to Thompson around the outside. And David Thompson 2 yards to the 29-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Clock is moving. 3:10 and counting. Miami holding on to a precarious 7-3 lead. 3rd and 8 from their own 29. DeCray fakes the handoff. Looking. He's got all day. DeCray throws deep and caught by Donnell Garrett down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 15. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. They'll keep the drive going. And that might bring us to the 2-minute warning. And there it is. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. It's been an odd one. Patriots will start using their timeouts now. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 44. DeCray hands off. A.J. Austin around the outside, holding onto it with 2 hands. All the way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 16. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. He ran out of bounds, though. That stops the clock. Patriots took a timeout anyway. That's weird. That was not wise. That's why you're 5 and 9. In the I formation, DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin again. And A.J. Austin to the 35. A gain of 5. It was a dumb use of a timeout. Thomas Roosevelt on the tackle. New England takes their 2nd timeout. Looks like everybody's going to get this right, but there was some trepidation during the game. Still not over yet. 1:51 left. 2nd and 5 for the Dolphins at the Patriot 35-yard line in the I. They hand off to Austin again. Close to the marker. Gain of 4 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and 1. Yeah, I come up with them every now and then. Try to expand the vocabulary a little bit. 3rd and 1. 4 wide, DeCray in the shotgun. Patriots now out of timeouts. Throws to Thompson, gets the first down the sideline, and David Thompson out of bounds at the 13. A gain of 18 yards and a Dolphin first down. And that should do it. New England can no longer stop the clock. Miami got a scare, but they're going to prevail. A 7-3 game. Kicking's going to be 17 and 21 in the victory formation. DeCray will take a knee. Evil Dead's going to be 112 and 79. Everybody got this one right. Rasputin's going to be 22 and 14. Rasputin doing well. Gracie's going to be 84 and 84, right at 500. On 2nd and 11, DeCray in the victory formation. They'll actually hand off to Austin, plowing forward to the 11. A gain of 4, be 3rd and 7. And Misty's going to be 88 and 79. And Penn-Getty is going to be 37 and 27. This could be the last play of the game. DeCray will take a knee. Yeah, kicking. Yeah, you're undefeated. We'll head to Pittsburgh next. A win is a win. And that'll be it. Your final score, Miami 7, New England 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Buccaneers Steelers up next.